Good evening, everybody, and welcome. This is an awesome place to be able to do a concert like this. We're always thrilled whenever we get to come over to Springdale High School and get to perform here in the Performing Arts Center, so this is a lot of fun. I'm Michael Shepard. I'm the principal at Lakeside, and first of all, to all the parents out there, thank you very much for birthing your kids. That helps us have a great band here, so thank you for giving birth about 14, 15 years ago. Thank you for coming out here tonight. I think what you're going to get ready to hear in just a few minutes is going to be a whole lot of fun. The Christmas concert is always a lot of fun to get to hear the Christmas carols. And let me just tell you that it's amazing to get to have the opportunity to hear the progress of these kids, to hear what the sound was back in September, which was not bad, but then to hear what they have become now in December from one semester of work. They've really become musicians, and it's really impressive what your kids have done. So thank you to a few people. First of all, thank you to Springdale High School and to Mr. Jinks, the principal here at Springdale High, for allowing us to be able to come over and have this event here. Thank you to Russell Robinson and Springdale High School for always being a huge support to our band and our program. Thank you, a big, huge thank you from me and from all of Lakeside to our band boosters, all the band parents and the band boosters who spend countless hours feeding kids and out at the football field, setting up things at car washes early in the morning. The things that you do for our band program and for our kids is noticed and appreciated, and we really appreciate all that you do. Just one little note, if I can put on my principal hat for just a second, one little note to all the parents. You may want to, over the next week or so, make sure that you check your kids' grades. All grades are due by this Friday. So you may want to check the grades online and just make sure that everything is in that should be. Students, you probably want to check your own grades, make sure that everything is in that should be, because everything is due this Friday. And so you may want to make sure that everything is in that they should have in, because everything should be due by this Friday. So, and also a big thank you to Mr. Shelby and to Ms. Hinkson for all of your countless hours that you give to make this program be a program of excellence, to turn these kids from regular, common junior high students to the musicians that you're going to hear here tonight. If either Mr. Shelby or Ms. Hinkson got paid by the hour, they could probably retire by now. So, at this point, I want to turn the program over to our assistant band director, Miss Amy Hinkson.
Thank you. I'd like to reiterate some points you made. Thank you for coming out tonight and supporting your student in the arts. We really appreciate it, and it really helps them to see support from their home. I'd also like to thank our band boosters and our band parents. We had them tonight hauling in racks with uniforms, and they're always unloading trailers and loading trailers, and they do so much for us. So thank you if you're in the audience. And we are going to start with March of the Hyperion Guards, and this piece is actually for us to play in the spring as well when we go to concert contest in March. It's so quick that I wanted to start the students at least on one of the pieces that they'll play in March. Because when we come back in January, it's very fast turnover for another set of music. As Dr. Shepard said, these students have grown tremendously from their fall concert to here. Every time we hand out a new set of music, I try to go a little step farther in their abilities. So what we played at the fall concert, I added a little bit of a harder level for this concert, and then in January, I'll add another level. So we're always making progress and moving forward. So I hope you enjoy our start of the March of the Hyperion Guards. Thank you. we're going to conclude our portion of the concert with our last piece, And to All a Good Night. And I also want to stress on the checking of the grades. I emailed all of my students, parents, and students about your child's band grade, and we're offering an extra credit assignment, which allows them to play the music they're already playing for points. So if they haven't said anything to you, you should encourage that highly. And that's also, again, due by Friday. We have recording devices in the band room that they're available to use before school, after school, at lunch, if they don't, like percussionists don't have an instrument at home to record on. So that's available, and we hope they take part of that opportunity to raise their grade. So we will conclude our portion, and again, I thank you for coming out and supporting your student. Thank you. Okay, we're going to have them sit in the audience while the symphonic band performs, so nobody is leaving unless they've spoken to me. So that's the expectation. But we don't mind if we didn't block off a whole section for us, so I don't mind if they go sit with you. They don't need to change yet until the symphonic band's done. Then we'll all go change and do cases and everything after this. So I'm going to release them to the audience, and then they're just, after the symphonic band, they'll go back and change uniforms and put their cases up and all that stuff. Thanks.
Good evening. My name is Chris Shelby, band director at Lakeside Junior High. In front of you is the Symphonic band. We're going to play some Christmas music for you tonight. Before we get started, I wanted to make sure I reminded you that there are Bulldog TV is selling DVDs of the concert tonight, so you can keep that for you or your kids. It's a great deal, and they do a great job. Also, in your program, I left off one of our trumpet players. So, just so everybody knows, Logan Webb is indeed in the Lakeside band. He's right over there. Okay. All right. So we're going to start off tonight. This is 20 carols in 2 minutes. All right, the next tune we're going to play is kind of a rocked up version of Carol of the Bells. This is called American Bell Carol. Thank you. We have a few people to thank tonight. I'd like to thank Russell Robinson, head director here at SHS and also the instrumental music coordinator, and Gary Brown for hosting us this evening. If you give them a round of applause. I would like to thank Evelyn Burkett and our band boosters for all of their work this semester. I honestly think we have one of the best parent organizations ever. It's really nice. They take care of all the uniforms, the sizing of the uniforms, feeding the kids before football games, anything that we need, they're there, and they're there quickly, and I really appreciate them. So if you give our band boosters a round of applause as well. And if you're interested in helping us out, just let us know. We always have things to do. I would also like to thank, and this is the last person that really important to me this year especially, but I'd like to thank Miss Hinkson, Miss Amy Hinkson, the director of the concert band. It's really nice to work with somebody that will take care, like if I'm not here, I know that things are gonna run great. I woke up this morning feeling absolutely awful. And I knew for a fact that she pretty much took care of getting us here and getting all of this done while I pretty much just tried to stay alive all day. So could we get a big round of applause for Miss Amy Hinkson? She's hiding in the back somewhere. We've got one more tune left to go. We want to wish you an absolutely happy holiday. I know that we've got one more week and then we're on Christmas break. But it's been a wonderful semester. This band and I have grown a lot working together with each other. We all agreed that for some reason when we came back from Thanksgiving, things seemed to go a lot better. And I think we're figuring each other out, and it's really nice. So we're going to send you on your way with Sleigh Ride. That's the end of our concert. Thank you so much for coming and have a safe trip home.